to another video. Now first of all, I just want to apologize. I meant to shave before recording this, but it just got really late and I never got around to it. But today, this is actually a viewer suggestion from a long time ago. I don't even know if this person who suggested this is still a viewer. I hope that they are. But today, I want to take a look at some Akiya. Now, if you don't know, Akiya is just the Japanese word for abandoned house. And these are houses in Japan that have been abandoned, obviously, that you can have for very, very cheap. Sometimes potentially even free. And this is something that has been super intriguing to me ever since I went to Japan back in June. This idea of perhaps someday getting an Akiya in a rural Japanese area, like a small town or something. Maybe get a decent little piece of land with the house and just living there like half the year. Renovating this house, living in the Japanese countryside, like, honestly, for me, that's like the perfect life. That's the perfect retirement plan, right? For what I understand, you don't actually have to be a citizen of Japan to buy one of these, because tons of foreigners own them, from what I've seen all across social media. But today we're going to take a look at some, so I have Google pulled up. Now, you're not going to find any of these in Tokyo. You're not going to find them in any of the major areas. But let's see if I can find some. Let's look up north. We'll look up north, and obviously you do want to search in Japanese for these, not English. And here we go. Hokkaido, Akiya. So we'll go take a look up north in Hokkaido, the Hokkaido area, see if there's any good Akiya up there. There's actually quite a bit. If we look at this map, we'll translate over to English here. Vacant house buying and selling, vacant house renting, vacant land. And as you can see, you have everything here. Search for vacant houses, sell, rent a vacant house, relate information, immigration information, job information. And this is all Hokkaido specific, which is an area I didn't get to go to last time, but I really hope I get to go to next time. But let's just start looking here. Here's our first one. We see new vacant houses and vacant lots. Here's this one, and this looks relatively new. So let's see detailed information. It was built in early April 2025. Let me switch back to English here because we're going to have to do a yen to USD here. Because we have a sale price of 28 million yen, which I think is about $208,000. No, it's $187,861. So this isn't traditionally what you'd see on one of these. You would usually see things much older. Because yet this isn't even built yet, actually, according to this. Early April 2025, that's a year from now. So I'm not sure. Yeah, this seems weird. Let's get out of this one. This isn't what we're looking for. This looks more our alley. Loan. We don't want a loan. What about this one? Okay, this is 2.5 million yen. So this is $16,773. That's more what we're looking for. So just under 17,000 US dollars, you can own this house. It's in the Iburi General Promotion Washibetsujo in Noboribetsu City. 5LDK. Floor plan. So here's the exterior of the house. I don't know if it's just this building or also this building here. I'm assuming it's just this one. That is a really nice kitchen. You have this is for a Japanese house. This is a very large kitchen. You have a nice window there, a lot of bench space. Those cupboards are a little high for my taste, honestly, but you have like kind of a retro 50s, 60s vibe here. This is an interesting space. I don't know what this back little area here is for. I'm not sure, but this looks like it's possibly the living room. Now right there, that is where your family altar goes, the shrine, the Shinto shrine, Japanese religion. It's a very interesting, amazing practice that I thankfully got to immerse myself in a little bit while I was there. Not as much as I wish I could have, but it's like a combination of Shinto, which is their national historic religion, and then Buddhism kind of combined. And they have these little shrines all throughout that mean different things. They're two different kami, which is like gods of spirits of different things, land spirits, spirits of actions, things, places, really good. We actually set one up in our house. We have one just to the right of me. And we bought some things from a Shinto store there in Japan. And that's what this space here is for. A lot of these houses in Japan will have a dedicated space for a family shrine altar area. This looks like it's maybe a bedroom. You kind of have this bay window thing going on. And look at this. This is a very interesting room. This looks like it's on the second floor. And look at that view. Actually, you're getting right out, a view right into the water. This is a more traditional looking room here. You can see the tatami mats here on the floor. Very nice. Bathroom complete with Japanese style toilet. Honestly, the thing I miss most about Japan is the toilets. Once you use a Japanese toilet, you wonder how you ever lived without one. And there's the exterior, so you don't have much property here. You're very close to your neighbors. You can see here it is in winter. Very very probably heavily trafficked area. But this is a really nice house, especially for the price. Like I said, less than 17,000 US dollars, and this place can be yours. And look at that. You are right there on the water. If you look at this map down here, you can literally walk right down here and be on the water. That's really interesting. That's a great spot. JR Muramon Mainline Washibetsu Station. Let's see. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to top that, honestly. It doesn't say when it was built. Oh, built in 1978. Let's look at this one here. Translate this over. This looks nice. This looks a bit, this is a bit more. This is a bit larger. 3,507,000 yen. So it's gonna probably be closer, 23,529 US dollars. So this one's a bit more expensive. And it looks like instead of being near the water, so like down here, this is where that other house was. We're a bit more inland, but looks like we're kind of going towards a mountain. So we might have... This isn't the best picture, but you can see you have some greenery here. We're at a higher elevation. This looks like it's maybe a little bit of a quieter area. It looks a bit more secluded from the city, which means means you'd have to have a longer walk, drive, or bike down to the train station, probably. Western style room, so the floors are unfinished. As you can see there, there's nothing on the floors. But the house is nice. The ceilings are unfinished as well. So it looks like they stopped construction on this house at some point, yeah. Yeah, this is all just unfinished, or somebody was in the process of renovating it and gave up. Built in 1965, so I'd say that it was in the process of being renovated and somebody gave up on the property, especially for that price, this being more expensive than the other house, which in my opinion was far nicer than this house. I'm not sure that I'd say this one is worth it. Let's go to the list of all properties now. And hold on, I have to sneeze. Okay, I'm back. I had a really big sneeze that would not have been good for ASMR. Ooh, look at this place. Iwamizawa City. Iwamizawa City. Look at this walkway up to the house. Okay, this one's more expensive, 12,500,000. But it looks very large, built in 1988. Yeah, that's 83,866, but only one pictured there. We don't even get to see the interior. That's a shame, and that picture looks like it was taken in 1988. What about this place here? Do we see up 2 million? Okay, so this is a bit cheaper. Built in 1981. This is gonna be back, yeah, 17,336. So this is a great price for this place. And this looks like it's in a high traffic area. Looks like you'd be able to. Sorachi General Promotion Bureau Jurisdiction, Ashibetsu City, Kita, Wanjonishi. So as you can see, you're right there. Looks like you're near the train line too. You're not really near a major city though, it doesn't look like. You're in kind of a smaller town area. So this sort of area is actually the kind of place that I personally would want to get an Akiya in. But as you can see, it's actually a pretty modern looking building. It's very tall and narrow, not very wide. It looks like that's a wood stove. Interesting. Okay, kind of a small kitchen. I'm noticing a lot of like heating pipes and like heating and cooling ventilation. Although I guess in Hokkaido, with how hot it gets, or how hot it gets, how cold it gets, very harsh winters, it makes sense to have these big heaters and radiators in every room. Very small toilet room, I feel like that'd feel a little bit cramped. But you do have a nice sized bath there. The pictures are a little. I love that staircase. Those wood stairs. You come in there, take your shoes off before entering the house. That's a really nice looking staircase. And that is some god awful carpet. That is garish. Kind of a cute room, but that's such a weirdly shaped room. I feel like it'd be really hard to get things arranged in there because of the weird shape of the room. Again, this is probably the best shaped room of the lot. But that green carpet is brutal, but I mean for the price, less than 20 grand for this house. Sink another 10 into renovations, and I mean for 30 grand. You're not gonna beat that anywhere else, not in the US, not Canada, not here in Australia. You're just not gonna beat that. This one looks a little bit rough. Ooh, this looks very nice. This looks very nice. 300,000 yen. Is that like... That's $2,012.80. You can buy this house right now for just over $2,000. That I know some people that are paying more than that for rent every month. And you will own this house. You're in Otocho, Fukugawa City. Are you near anything major? You're close to a train station. You're a major city, so you're not really close to anything big. But I mean, look at that. The exterior is nice, and I like this. I'm not sure what you would call this, but it's like a balcony, but there's a window in front of it. I don't know. Wow, that's a really nice house. It's very clean. I feel like you would not have to put that much money into this place. I mean, it's a little bit dated, but... And that's all the pictures we get. It's a little bit dated, but it looks clean. And I mean, you're paying $2,000 for this house. I don't know how you can try to beat that. Alright, we're gonna look at one more page of houses here in Hokkaido, and then we're gonna look elsewhere. Okay, this is right up my alley, what I'm looking for. Cause look at all that land you have. You have 665.94 meters of land. Because like if you want, you can do a lot of stuff with that. 3.5 million yen. So let's convert that to USD. $23,482. That was built in 1977, but look at that. I don't know what this little thing here on these stilts are. It looks kind of cool. Maybe it's like an outdoor sink. But that, I mean, it's a little bit dated, but it's clean. It's very nice. You have a stove here, radiator, some sort of heating furnace thing. Look at this, a really open, bright kitchen. Again, you have the pipes running through the house, but with how cold it gets in Hokkaido, looks like that might be an attic storage or something there, I'm not sure. A nice sized toilet room, and you have the faucet on the back of the toilet for washing your hands. Not all of them have that, but it's a nice touch. Little sink basin there. Western style room. Yeah, that's a really nice room. It's spacious. You have wood floors instead of tatami mats. And they're nice wood floors too. Another Western style room. I feel like that looks unnatural. I feel like this was a room that was split in half. Same, maybe not because it's the same here, I don't know, but then you have a Japanese style room, and again there's your family shrine altar area there. But all your Shinto and Buddha things here. And look at that, that's a really nice bathtub, shower, washroom area. This house is really nice. This is really nice, and looks like you're close to a train station. You can hop on the train line right here, so that's helpful. It looks like you're kind of in between this city. In this city, be a major city right down here, so maybe only an hour or two from anything. I'm not 100% sure, but this has been my favorite one so far. I really like that one. I'm seeing a lot on this page that I really, really like. Let's look at this one. I like to look at the outside, but we don't have any pictures, so I'm not gonna waste my time. Loan. This one's for sale. This looks nice. 2,950,000 yen, so probably just under 20 grand. Built in 1973, beer 822 Mizumoto-cho in Mororan City in the Brewery General Promotion Bureau jurisdiction. I mean, it's cute on the outside. I can use some of these. I guess we'd call them sunrooms in the US, but maybe mudroom is a better. Okay. It's a little bit dark, isn't it? Even with this open window, the room looks a little bit dark. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe it's because of the dark wood. Yeah, the kitchen's a little bit dated. You'd probably want to get a new cooktop. You'd probably want to get some a new sink cover. Probably get some new, this one needs a little bit of TLC. Here's a Japanese style room. Another Japanese style room. Or this might be the same one. There's your wash, but I guess this one's a little bit more dated than the last few we've seen. But is it it's in a more populous location, that's why it's in a bigger area. You see, you have a train station right there, you have lots of things all around, so this is a more populated area. We're also looking for rental properties, the rent of 40,000 yen a month. Okay, 29 minutes walk from Shibuya Station on the JR Muron main line. Okay, so that's actually your half-hour walk to the train station. Looks like that's your station right there. That makes it a little bit less desirable on top of everything else. That looks like a school or something. Let's take a look at this one here and then we'll move on. 1.5 million yen sale price. So that is $10,000, just over $10,000. We are in Hakoi, Minamicho, in Muron City, so near the last house. This is close to the other house. Now they have this blue thing here, which looks like it's the same that house we looked at a little bit ago had, and I wonder if that's an outdoor, like propane or gasoline tank, maybe to fuel the heaters in the house. I'm not 100% sure, but that's a guess. Actually, this is really cute. I love the way the double-decker looks. Like how this one is noticeably smaller up here. I'm assuming you can come walk out onto the roof here. And you have this ladder here in case you need it. This is actually, I really like this. It looks like there's this greenery all around the house. It looks like it's at the top of a hill or something. I really like the exterior of this house. And look at this. You have your heater here. You have an open floor plan into the kitchen. So if somebody's in there cooking, somebody else is out here hanging out in the living room watching TV or whatever, you're not cut off from each other. It's all an open floor plan space, which I really like. And I like this flooring too. It's an interesting floor. The kitchen's long and narrow. Not the biggest, but having part of it be open like that, I'm sure helps rectify that a little bit. There's your washing basin. Pretty modern looking. Narrow toilet room. Not only do you have the toilet here, but the toilet paper all the way over here. That seems very inconvenient. But honestly, with the Japanese toilets, you don't use or need as much toilet paper, so. Here's your washroom. Kind of hard to see what's going on there. Western style room. That's a really large room. Japanese style room. Very nice. Yeah, very nice. So I can't see if you can go out. But this was built in 1975. And yeah, it looks like you are at the top of a hill because it looks, as you can see, the topography map, it's going up. So you're at the top of a hill. And you're actually at the end of the street too, if you look at that. So I'd assume you'd actually have quite a bit of privacy living here on this property, which would be nice. The rain is starting to pick up a little bit. I'm going to pause it here, let the rain subside a little bit, and then we're going to take a look at Kyoto. Alright, the rain has subsided a little bit. And I have found Akiya at home.jp in the Kyoto prefecture, so a little bit more an area people are used to, but as you can see, that leads to much higher prices here. But let's take a look at this. It's in Sasai, Hayoshi Town. It's 8.5 million yen. So 8.5. Hold on, I have to turn off my Japanese. Okay, 8.5 0.000.000. Right. Do $85,570,293. So not as cheap as some of the other options. But it was built in December of 1994. This house is younger than I am by 4 months. It is a 1-minute walk to the JR Sunning Main Line Hayoshi Station. Oh, bus stop, 1-minute walk, 20-minute ride to the station. It's 101.2 meters squared. The land area is 690 meters. There's the exterior. It's nice. Needs a little bit of work, obviously, but it is nice. Floor plan. Here's the indoor. Now the interior looks very nice. I like this door here coming to the staircase. You have this sliding door and what appears to be a dining room area. The entrance is very modern looking. I like that a lot. That looks like it's yeah, see, above the door, that and that and that. That's all Shinto stuff. That's for good luck, safety, whatever else. That's all Shinto stuff. You come in, you have the stairs right there off to the left. The kitchen here, a little bit dated, but it is a decently sized kitchen. Here's the other side. Yes, that's the dining room table there. It looks like that might be a breast milk warmer or something, so maybe this family is moving because they just had a baby, so they have to move somewhere closer to work or something, or a new job somewhere. Nice cute little chair there, sliding door to the kitchen. Another room here. This looks to me like a living room area. Seating room. This room's a little bit darker. And there's the hallway that goes around. Help you get from room to room. I like that feature in Japanese houses. You have the washing basin there, the washroom. So you have like a sunken tub. Then you have the little handle here off to the side. The toilet room, Western style toilet, not Japanese toilet. I would completely redo this. I don't like that toilet room at all. Western style room, Japanese style room there. I like the front door area though, that's nice. And it looks like a cute neighborhood if you look at the those houses behind there, and this little gate. It's a really cute neighborhood. And you have this little side house here that's covered by park a card there, keep your tools and stuff there. Oh wow, they were running like a salon or something. Yeah, it looks like a salon or a barber shop or something. They were running it out of that shed. So that was their business. That's really cool. Former beauty salon store with unregistered building. That's really cool. That's really cool. Consultations, that's gonna be expensive. 25.6 million yen, that's super expensive. 12.8 million. This is higher. This is gonna be 805. Oh wait, it's 120. 12. I think my numbers are off here. But that's fine. Okay. Anyways, this because that's 12.8. The one we just looked at was 8.5. Yeah, okay, so this is 12.8. Here's the exterior. What I like about this though is you have this side yard here that's pretty spacious, honestly. You have a little ramp, so there'd be somebody here. That was someone with a wheelchair living here. And like you're kind of close to your neighbors on that side, but on this side you have some privacy, some space. It's a little bit dark interior though, isn't it? It's a little bit. It is a little bit dark. It's very, it feels very confined in a way. Like, yeah, the small windows. Not a lot of light, not a lot of natural light. I'm not a big fan of this house. Not a big fan of that house. This is really cute. This is nice. 5 million yen. So let's 33,546,000. Or excuse me, $38,546. So my numbers have been a little weird the last few. JR Sunny Mainline Hayoshi Station bus. Shimohiraya, 42 minutes ride. We're in Shimohiraya, Miyamicho, Nandan City, Kyoto Prefecture. We don't have a map to really show where this is. But let's see. Parking lot for 2 more cars, 2 toilets, southward reading function, quiet residential area, city gas corner lot. But just look at that exterior. That is so cool looking. All the trees around the house, it is very cool looking, single floor. And it's a very traditional Japanese house. Look at those sliding little shutters over the window. Oh, this is awesome. That's a very large kitchen. I'm not sure what this would be used for. Oh, I forget what those are called, but those are so cool. You have the tatami mats there. Hold on, let me see it again. So we went to we visited this old historic Japanese house, and they had a demonstration of those. I forget what they're called, but they're basically like an in-ground like fireplace wood stove thing, and like the whole family could sit around it, and you could like warm up and cook dinners and stuff there. And it was really, really cool, and we got to experience one of those because they had this like house we could walk through one of these parks, but oh, ever since we saw that, I wanted one of those, and that's really cool seeing that there. Yeah, so the tatami mat's off the floor there, so that's to prevent mold and stuff. You pick those up certain times a year, it looks like. Is that going up to an attic space? It looks like perhaps. Or maybe this is coming down to a basement, but I think it's probably. Yeah, this is ground level. It's going up to an attic or storage space or something. So it looks like this other part of the house here has kind of just been used as storage and not really lived in. If you look at that there, it looks like people haven't really been living in this part of the house. And I wonder what happened here. There's your little walkway. This entry, that's a really big step down there. You have this little wood. I wonder what that's all about. I'm not sure. And then you have that step up there. So you step down into this area. It says that's a storage space. That's a really big washroom. You have the bathtub there, which is gigantic. Looks like you could fit 2, 3, 4 people comfortably in that bathtub. You have a little bench here, and then you have your shower nozzle detached here in the side of the room, so. Okay, you have this. I'm not sure what this is. This looks like an outdoor side area or something. Japanese style toilet. That's a really cool house. That is a really cool house. Oh. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on, we need to translate on this. I need to make sure I'm, Where's my translate? Let me just refresh and see. There we go. 19.8 million yen, so we're starting to get to big boy prices. But this is so JR Sunning Mainline Wachi Station bus boss stop 3 minutes walk, 30 minutes ride. 1 SLDK boss Miyamacho Nandan City Kyoto Prefecture. Don't know what it means by boss. Like Miyama Town Boss's property was built in 2012. Boss's property, that's what's weird to me. I mean, look at that, it's absolutely beautiful. Boss's property, I wonder if that's not translating right. I wonder if that means mayor. Hold on. Miyamatown boss's property, building names is gonna be. Okay, let's. Let's try and. Miyamachi Shucho no Buken. Buken. Nihongo Master. Buken, article thing, object, property. Okay, so that's the property of Shucho. Yeah. Shucho. Principal, manager, administrator, boss. Shujo. Lord Chief Master. I think it's like the mayor's house. I think is what that is. Lord GVM, I think that's probably. Okay. at this. He's only built in 2012. That is really nice, very modern. Of course, you have a seating area, kitchen. It looks very kind of tropical, like Caribbean style. You have electric, flat cooktop there, toaster oven. This is a very nice house. I wonder why it's for sale already. It's built in 2012. Oh my gosh, look at that washroom. You have the wooden tub, you have the wooden walls. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it is very tropical looking, kind of, isn't it? This must have been like this guy's personal taste or something. Yeah. It's huge. I mean, it's a huge piece of property. Very weird, very interesting. Alright, let's look. Oh, 2.5 million yen. And then we might call it a day with this one here. No, I don't like to look at that. Let's take a look at this one here, 5 million yen. We'll end with this one. We're in Ijiri, Kyotambacho, Funaikan, Kyoto Prefecture. 5 million yen. Look at the exterior. It's pretty nice looking, isn't it? Indoors, it's a little bit crowded. Smallish kitchen there. It's very well lived in. You have wood there, so they must have a wood fire stove. Right here in the middle, you have that heater. Pretty small tub. It's deep, but it's, I don't think I could, I would be too tall for this tub. Toilet there. That there wasn't much going on there. Let's get one more going. Let's get one more going. Let's go to the next page. Excuse me, we're already on this page. Page 2. Interesting. Interesting, 9 million yen. We're in Ewa Miyamacho, Nandan City. Chair Sunning Maid Line. You a 3-stop, 3 minutes walk, 55 minutes ride. 9 million yen. I mean, that looks really, really cool. Whatever this little feature is out here, this little stone wall, the style of this house is really cool. It looks like you have 2 entrances, maybe. Yeah, you do have 2 entrances, it looks like. Okay, so this... Oh, wow. Looks like this little desk or something, you'd sit here. This is very traditional. There's your umbrellas. Oh, this is so cool. Here's where you come in and take your shoes off. As you can see, you have little Shinto shrines up here. You have a lot of stuff going on here. There. So that's what I was talking about earlier. In that first house with that big empty space. That's what you put there. That's your big family shrine. And that's like this little wooden box thing right here. That's kind of what we have set up on our desk over here. But yeah, that is really cool, and I really appreciate the way that they incorporate spirituality into their daily life in Japan. It's really cool. So that's what one of those looks like set up. Looks like they have a lot of pictures and sentimental things in this house. I have a chair here. is interesting. So you step up into the living room, to step down into there's like the fridge. And just look at this, like, look at along the roof here, you have like carved in designs. I don't know what that says. There'd be some writing there, and you have this really big wooden, what is those called? Like chest of drawers or something. That thing probably weighs a ton. It's like you have a bed right there, and you have this piece of fabric that separates. This is very traditional. Oh, and look at that. Out in the garden, you have those lamps. Out in the garden, man, very small kitchen. Very small kitchen, but this house is gorgeous. Very nice modern washroom. And just look at that exterior, man. Look at that exterior. And look at the trees in the background. Like, this is a perfect example of the kind of place I would want to get. This exact place like this. Like, this is what I dream of, especially at these prices. This is so perfect. Wow, I'm blown away. Look, you have another lamp. You have a really well manicured garden area. Like, look at the trimming on these bushes. You can tell this has been really well maintained. There's woods out in the back. You have a parking area with, you can put tools and whatever else there. You can put a car in there. What is this? Only 9 million yen. So, what, 60 grand, man? 60 grand. Like, think about that. What kind of house can you buy in the United States or Canada or Australia for $60,000? Probably not one. I don't think you can buy a house anywhere for that kind of money. Maybe some small town in the Midwest or something. But getting a house that looks like that is that loved with the traditional architecture and everything else for 60 grand. It's just a thing of beauty, man, and I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you found this as interesting as I did. If you liked the video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this almost every single day. Till next time, guys. Bye-bye.